Hi, I'm going to show you how to fix a snowblower, the two-cycle engine one. And basically the issue with this one is the electric starter, and you're going to hear the type of noise that it makes when the electric starter is not engaging the flywheel. And let me proceed to start it so you'll be able to identify the sound that it makes. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to start it right now so you can hear. So what I have done is I already fixed it, so I basically put it back for illustration. So I'm going to show you. I already have taken everything apart, so I just put it back so that I just can remove it easily. So I removed this funnel here, and I removed the cover part of it, so you'll be able to see the issue. And here we have the issue. Here is with the electric starter right here, which is a TECUMSEH, a 590670, and I'm going to start it again so you can see the issue right there. If you notice, the gear is not engaging the flywheel. See? And that's the main issue right here. And you have right here, which is a spring holder. You got the right here. You got the spring, the gear. They have over here what I call the nut, or the driver nut right here, which is basically the way this function is not a striker but a retriever. So if you notice, when I try to start, it tries to retrieve the gear to engage it, you know. The other ones that are like the 9 horsepower or bigger engine, most of them use a striker, so the action will be, you know, the opposite, that the gear will be being pushed out. So in this case, the gear is being pulled in to engage the flywheel. And this part right here, the driver nut right here, it's basically like a screw. So, and that's the function of the starter, that keeps screwing the gear until it engages it. And if you notice, that's what is supposed to happen right there, and it will engage it. But that's not taking place. And the reason why that is not taking place is because what I did is I went out there and Googled this, and I basically Googled the TECUMSEH, you know, starter and parts eBay, and I found a bunch of information of all the parts. And one of the schematic display, I noticed that there is supposed to be a washer over here, or what they call a pinion over here in the middle, which is a Rubbermaid one right here, that is supposed to like keep a distance right here of the driver nut and the gear, so it will push it all the way in this way. Well, you know, I noticed the part doesn't cost that much. It's like $6. But you know, I always like to try to fix things, you know, on my own, or try to resolve it, you know, and I thought that I had a part that might be able to do it. You know, I started thinking I can make a washer there, but it might not, a rubber washer, but it might not be perfect. So I started looking into my garage, and there was something that I found which it was perfect and was useful. So I'm going to show you the part that I found. So if you notice over here, I got all the tools here. I noticed this part here when I was fixing my toilet right here. The toilet fill valve seal. and I grabbed the old one over here. So this is the old one, and basically this is the one that I used to fix it. So what I did is I removed the part right that was in the middle. Like if you notice, this has a part here. You'll be able to remove it. Just push it out and remove it. But then when I put it in the started, I noticed that this was not freely moving back and forward as I needed. So what I did is I took a drill, over here, which is a 3/8, and with the drill is I kind of make the hole a little bit bigger. So what I did is I kind of bend it a little bit like that, and turn on the the drill until I actually was able to remove enough material there so that I can freely move in in the on the starter. So I'm going to go back and show you how I did fix it. So what I'm going to do is, because I'm using one of my hands to show you this, I'm going to place the my phone, which I'm using a Samsung 4 Galaxy 4 cameras here. So excuse me if you don't getting a perfect picture over here, but I'm just going to show you how I fix it. So this is an unconventional fix. You can use, they sell kits for all this, but since I try to find different ways to repair things, and especially if that part broke, that means there were some issues there, and this is fairly like maybe a 10 years old machine or 7 years old machine, 2003 I believe it is. So, and well, I think it's even more than that. 2006 or 2003, one of the, I don't remember the exact date. But this is, as I mentioned before, this is the same engine and the same format that the Toro uses, the Murray and the Craftsman. All three are the same format, but the basic thing that you need to know is just like I mentioned to you, is just the motor. And if you notice, this is a TECUMSEH started, and you can see the number right there. Just want to make sure that you see it correctly. So let me pause, and I'll come back to free my hands and show you how I put it back. Okay, let me remove, I got a couple of tools here, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove a pressure washer that is holding this here. Kind of have this screwdriver with a which is chipped, and this is what I use to remove most of the washers right here. So just very handy. And basically I'm going to take this out. Oops, it just fell off. And I have a magnet here to grab tools that came out. And basically this is the striker. If you see, this really goes there, so that's what is supposed to happen. And right here, what they call the gear nut is what drives us in. When the starter turns, basically screws this in and engages it, but it doesn't go all the way in because it needs that other part there. So basically I have to pause the video because I lost the you know, the holding washer there. So, and this is the alternate part, which is the toilet seal, you know, the valve, and you basically use it this way right here. This is how I'm going to install it. With this part over here is coming out to this end, and if you notice, the gear here has some grooves there that pretty much kind of go. Some of it goes inside, but this is what's basically what's going to happen here. That's what I'm, and this part here also goes inward here, so it's going to be pretty much the same distance here. Okay, so let me install it. Here goes the gear, here goes the toilet seal, and here goes the gear nut. And you need like a special tool for this, but you know, I use a pair of pliers, you know, like the this type of pair of plier here, and hold it this way here, and basically what I'm going to do is just basically hit it here both way, and that's it. It just went in. That's it. Just to double check, I can use a screwdriver, to use a Phillips, whatever you want, and it just went in. So this is it. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to test it to see how it works, to see if it engages. See? Again, I'm just going to show you one more time. Let me turn on the key, put it in on position. Well, that's a quick fix, and unconventional. I'm not going to bombard you with a lot of you know, technical jargon over here, or how this is supposed to work. I hope you like it. If you don't like it, just let me know. You know, if you see any issues here, or any concerns, or any idea how to that you have, either, you know, to convey this information in a better way. But I hope this is helpful, very helpful for you, and you know, and I was able to fix my fix it, you know, my snowblower with no issue at all. I mean, I learned myself how to fix these machines, and basically I got myself some information by you know, like learning on my own. I bought a book that showed me most of the small engines, how you can fix them. So okay, I won't bother you with more details. Okay, take care and good luck. Any questions, just let me know, and then I'll be able to answer it, because I ended up fixing this machine, also rebuilding the carburetor. I might do a video on the carburetor also, how to rebuild it. Take care.